Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, a very warm welcome to you too. 2 weeks ago, I washed this BMW 5 Series with a range of car cleaning products from RainX. That included the wheel cleaner, the wash and wax body shampoo, and also their glass cleaner and glass repellent. Since then, I've done 500 miles in this car, so this is a follow-up. How well have those products stood up to winter in the UK, specifically around the Cotswolds in Oxfordshire? So let's have a closer look. First thing we're going to look at is the wheels, because of course that's the first thing that you should wash when you clean your car. As you can see, there is some dirt and muck on there from the roads, but the main thing I'm interested in is brake dust. Now, RainX say that their product has sort of a repellent protective layer that stays on the wheel after you've washed it off to help prevent brake dust buildup, and on the face of it, it does look like that, but finger test. So on the face, there is a little bit on there. I'd say it's a mix of dirt and grime. Inside, not too bad actually. We'll do one more clean finger, and this time we'll do in here. There we go. You can see that there is dirt build-up. Unfortunately, brake dust is very, very difficult to keep off the wheels, and it is going to build up. Of course, it'll be interesting to see how well it comes off when I wash the car again. I'm not going to do that in this video, but given the first time I used it, it did pull it off quite a lot. It's got that nice reactive element in there, so you can see it like pinking up and reacting to any of the metal elements on the wheels. I have no doubt it would do quite well pulling it off. So overall, quite impressed with the wheel cleaner. Next thing, let's have a look at the bodywork. So on the face of it, the body does look, I mean, below the belt line where you're going to get a lot of the grime kicked off from the road, off the wheels and so forth, below the belt line does look a little bit dirty, and it is dirty, but not as bad as you'd expect. What I have noticed, and what I'm going to show you in a minute using a hose pipe, is the top of the body is still beading up. In fact, you can see some of that on the roof with the dew from the cold air this morning. But overall, it's not looking too bad. Yes, the dirt is sticking to the car, as you would expect, because it's a mix of salt, water and dirt, to be honest, off the roads in the winter. Again, hard to keep a car clean, but the fact it's still beading up on the top is quite impressive. But for the real test, let's go and get the hose pipe, shall we? Same results, the car's locked itself. It does this, I don't know why it does this when I'm washing the car. Anyway, as you can see, pretty much the same result from when the car was dry. Below the belt line, you can't see much beading action. I suspect that's because the dirt is sat in there and it's making it very difficult for it to bead. Above that belt line, you can see that the vast majority of the car is still beading up. Interestingly, the area where it's beading the most is on the panoramic roof, and that's because I put that RainX glass repellent and glass cleaner on, and that's what I'm going to come on to next. But first, I'll give you some close-ups to show you how well this is still beading after 2 weeks of wear and tear. Now, one thing that I'm not 100% sure on is this the RainX product, or is it the Polar Series Polar Seal that I'd put on the car previously? Now, I hadn't put that on for probably a period of about 4 to 6 months, and given that I didn't put any sort of protection on this car after I'd washed it, just literally dried it off, I'm really quite impressed that 2 weeks on it's still got some beading action. Next up then is glass. Now, I put 2 products on the windscreen, which was the RainX glass cleaner and then followed it with the RainX repellent. On the side windows, it was just the RainX glass cleaner as it was on the roof. Now, you can see the side windows, they're still beading up really, really nicely. The roof is beading up really, really well. But the windscreen, it looks like it's not beating up quite so much. Now, we've got to remember with the windscreen is you've got the wipers going across it, so there is constantly something sweeping across there where there isn't usually anything on the side windows. The thing that has continued to impress me with RainX, and this goes not just for these products now, but for years, going back years, is that when you put it on, when you drive at night, if there's no street lighting, you can't see any of the rain on the windscreen, so I can see straight the way through it, and it really has helped with the visibility. I have noticed a marked difference in the visibility, especially when it's raining. So for that reason, I think that it's a no-brainer that you should really be using RainX and putting that repellent on as well, because it takes all of 30 seconds to put it on, and it's lasted for, I mean, it's still beaded up now after 2 weeks of mostly damp driving, and I have no doubt it will continue to do it for another 2 to 4 weeks before I even need to think about putting it on again, at which point I'm probably going to be washing the car again. So overall, all 4 products I think have actually stood up really, really well. If you would like to give those products a go, they're available in various places. The kit that I use is available on Amazon for about 30 odd quid, and there's a link to that kit and all of the products in the description below. Now, complete transparency, RainX have not paid me, I'm not affiliated with, endorsed with, in any way compensated whatsoever for making this video. I've made it truthfully, honestly, and if I thought these products weren't worth it, I would tell you so you didn't waste your money. Equally, as I think they are worth it, I'm saying yes, it's worth you giving them a go if you wish to. If you use the Amazon links, it works with some Amazon marketplace thing, and it gives me about a penny per purchase. Genuinely, it makes no odds to me where you buy it from, and that has not influenced my decision in saying yes, this is a good product any way, shape or form. Ultimately, if I didn't think it was a good product, I would tell you not to waste your money. Anyway, all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching this video. If you haven't watched the original video of the review of me washing the car, that is linked in the description below and also up here, so you can watch it there. If you have enjoyed this video, can I ask a favour? Please hit that thumbs up. It helps put this video in front of more people just like you. And if you really enjoyed it, think about hitting that subscribe button, because there's loads more content, especially on cars, bikes, trucks and tanks coming up. Show season is about to begin. There are loads of shows coming up. I've no doubt you're going to enjoy them. All that's left to say is thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again soon.